Taylor Ratliff, a left-hand hitter, starts it off against Jeremy Knoll. Right-hander ready and delivers, and Ratliff takes a fastball in there, 0-1. Ratliff 3 hits yesterday in 4 at-bats. These two teams bussing overnight to get here to Hillsboro. Righty to lefty in the pitch. Ratliff takes a sinker outside. That sends a cloud of white wafting behind home plate. At the inside line of the right-hand batter's box. 1-1 to Ratliff. Knoll ready and delivers. It swung on and lifted toward left. Long run for Kevin Brown on the move. It drops fair. Barehanded, fires it to second. Ratliff in there with a stand-up double. And for the second consecutive game, Ratliff leads it off with an opposite field 2-bagger. He's 4 for 5 in the series. Yesterday he belted one over Brown's head, and that may be in part the reason why that ball fell in. He wasn't playing him as shallow as he normally would, a left-hand leadoff hitter. No score, bottom of the first inning. Clash of the Titans here with 6'7" Jeremy Knoll and 6'5" Kevin Cron. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Cron hit .287 in 31 games with the Hops. .295 in 33 games with Missoula. A dozen home runs in 64 games in his pro debut season. The 1-0 to the big boy, and he swings and drives one toward right field. On the move is Burks. Can't get it. One hop up and over the fence. A ground rule RBI double for big Kevin Cron. 1-zip Hops in the bottom of the first.
I'm struck out swinging in the second inning. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. Big night last night for the Owensboro Kentucky native. 2 hits, 2 runs, and his first Hops home run put the capper on a 5-2 Hillsboro win. Knoll ready with a 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to left field, and the Hops have tied it up. Stuart Iams goes the other way. It's 2-2. Last year, of course, it was power-hitting outfielder Chris Bryant, one of the most prolific home run hitters in all of minor league baseball this year for the Cubs. We'll have to see if he gets a September call-up with the Cubbies. This year, catcher Kyle Schwarber made a splashy debut back in June as Cron drives this one to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Neisner flying around third. He will score a 2-out RBI single for Kevin Cron. His second hit, his second RBI of the game, and that gives the Hops the lead 3-2. And the terrible towels are out at the Hop Farm. They're twirling.
3-2 Hops, bottom of the 6th. Parr runs well. He's at second with 2 down. Ruiz switch hitter batting right-handed. Thorpe looks back and delivers. Curveball misses outside, ball 1. As a left-hand batter, Ruiz twice grounded out to the right side of the infield, once to first and once into a 4-6-3 double play. Here's the let's go Hops chant. 3-2 Hillsboro, bottom of the 6th. Thorpe checks Parr at second. 1-0 pitch, Ruiz takes a fastball low. 2 balls and no strikes. Pedro takes a half-practice hack. It's kind of a waggle of the bat now. Tugs at his jersey. Waving the bat down by home plate, cocks it up behind his head. Pickoff to second, a fake, and back to the bag goes Parr. Inside pickoff fake by Thorpe, seeing if he was going to be breaking toward third. Ruiz, slightly closed stance. Back up and waiting. 0 for 5 in the series. The 2-0 pitch. He swings and lines it toward right field. It's down for a hit. Here comes Parr. Up with the ball is Burks, firing it to home plate. High. Parr scores. Ruiz to second. Another base hit to right off Tommy Thorpe. 4-2 Hops. Second time in 19 days Ruiz has gotten a key hit off Thorpe to right field, the opposite field.
Now batting for your Hops, third baseman, number 26, Nate Robertson.
Ruiz had 28 runs batted in during the regular season. I was second on the team to Grant Heyman. He's at second on the throw home. Nate Robertson steps in. 4-2 Hops. Curveball outside, ball one. Was off the end of Ruiz's bat, a little dunker into right. And even though Burks was shallow, Parr was still able to hot-foot it home and score. Robertson grounded to short and struck out on a check swing on a curveball. Nate's 0 for 4 in the series, was hit by a pitch yesterday. Lefty to righty. The pitch to Robertson, sinker down and away. 2 balls and no strikes with Taylor Ratliff on deck. First base open, and on deck awaiting Thorpe is a lefty-lefty matchup. I still don't think he's pitching around Nate Robertson, who had 235 during the regular season. 2 balls and no strikes. Robertson asked for time and backed out. Grounded by the plate umpire Bear. Thorpe taking a lot of time out there. 6 foot, 195-pound lefty. 6 foot maybe. The 2-0 is on the way. Swung on. There's a high fly ball toward left field. Brown racing back on it. Still going back. Reaches up. Can't get it. Ruiz scores. Digging for third is Robertson. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Head first dive. 3 bags for Nate Robertson and a 5-2 Hops lead. His first triple comes in the postseason. Tying run at the plate, 1 out, top of the 9th inning, 5-2 Hops. And the pitch, fastball up and away. And you wonder about Curtis and throwing back-to-back days. First Hops pitcher to do that this year, and he was a starter at Middle Tennessee State. Dustin Loggins is up again out in the Hops bullpen. 1-0 the count to Charcer Burks. And Curtis delivers, and it's a fastball in there, outer half. 1-1 the count.
I think Loggins is going to get credit for a complete game out there.
Yeah, he's thrown enough pitches. Hope if he's summoned that he has enough left in the tank.
Well, Solbach threw over 100 tonight, and Loggins has to be getting close.
Malave at second, Crawford at first. Curtis looks back, the 1-1 pitch swung on. A ground ball hit foul past the manager, Gary Van Tolen, down the line, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tomasovich, the pinch hitter, struck out swinging on a change. Malave drew a 5-pitch walk as Curtis kept missing low. On an 0-2 pitch, Crawford on a fastball got jammed and had a little soft infield hit to the left side, a broken bat hit. 1-2 the count on Charcer Burks. Curtis looks back and delivers. Fastball high, 2-2. All fastballs to Burks. Does he try to mix in a backdoor slider here? Burks backs out, adjusts his batting gloves. Zach Curtis, long hair coming out from beneath his cap. He wears glasses now. He didn't at the beginning of the season, twisting the ball in his fingers behind his back, staring into striker Trahan. Malave at second, Crawford at first. The 2-2 pitch from Curtis. Here it comes. Fastball jammed him, fouled off to the right, into the seats down beyond the Hops dugout. Still 2-2. Robertson playing very deep at third. Outfield just about straight away on Burks. Charcer Burks, just 19 years old. The on-deck hitter, the fine Venezuelan shortstop Gleyber Torres, a great prospect. He's just 17 years old. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch swung on, a bloop hit toward first in foul ground. It drops untouched, not close enough for Crone to be able to get it. It's still 2-2.
Well, they've had Curtis on a pretty tight leash this year. No back-to-back outings. At least 2 days of rest after he threw 2 innings. And the Hops would certainly benefit from the extra day off if they could clinch tonight, as they're making him work in this 9th inning. This will be the 20th pitch of this at bat with just 1 out in the inning.
2 on, 1 out. Tying run at the plate. The 2-2 pitch to Charcer Burks. Curtis kicks. He fires. Swung on. There's a bloop hit to shallow right. Crone out. Reaches above his head to make the catch. What a play by Kevin Crone. He cocked the gun to look for somebody to throw to. Curtis was not over at the bag. Otherwise, they might have been able to double off Rashad Crawford to end it.
Oh, I think they have him easily, Rich, and that's a bit of a mistake there by Curtis. Caught up in the moment, maybe. As Crawford way off the bag at first. If Curtis is over there covering with Crone going out to right field, that should be an easy double play to win the game.
Good job by Kevin Crone there, 2 down. And it's up to the Venezuelan shortstop, Gleyber Torres, a first-year pro, playing in a league where the players on average are 4 years older. He'll turn 18 on December 13th. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Torres takes a fastball in there, 0-1. And the Hops are 2 strikes away from the Northwest League Championship Series. Torres didn't face Curtis last night. First time these two have met. Torres 0 for 3 with a walk tonight, 1 for 6 in the series. He's the tying run. A look back. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. Off speed and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Earlier this year in the Arizona League, Torres 43 games, hit 1 home run, 279. Knocked home 29. The catcher, Striker Trahong, out to say something to Zach Curtis. Now Striker jogging back to his position behind home plate. Curtis hitching at his left pant leg, tugs at the bill of his cap, then touched the back of his cap, fidgeting all the while. Puts the ball in his left hand, peers in to get the sign, waiting for Gleyber Torres, who's doing some gardening in the right-hand batter's box with his right spike. And now Torres climbs in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 5-2 Hops, top of the 9th inning. Tying run at the plate. Curtis comes set. Crowd coming to life. The 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled off to the right and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The giveaway tonight. The Hops playoff towels come out now. Everybody waving them. Looks like the Homer Dome back in the late 80s and early 90s when the Twins would win the World Series. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Top of the 9th inning. 5-2 Hops. Uninitiated by the scoreboard, the crowd chanting, "Let's go Hops." They did it on their own. Malave at second, Crawford at first. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the great prospect, Gleyber Torres. The Hops are a strike away. Curtis ready, delivers, fastball, just missed, I guess. Where in the world was it? Oh my goodness. That pitch ruled ball 2 by Ben Bear. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Number 2 at the plate. Deuces everywhere. 5-2 Hops. They're a strike away. Curtis ready. Looks back. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off again by Gleyber Torres. Still 2-2. Curtis with a new baseball. The crowd will wind it up and get their energy back again. Get ready to wave the towels. Torres walking around the home plate area, adjusting his batting gloves. Takes a half practice swing. Curtis hitches his pants in front again. Tugs at the bill of his cap. Malave at second. Crawford at first. 5-2 Hops, top of the 9th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Curtis checking in with Striker Trahong. Now he's set. A look back. The 2-2 pitch. Slider is inside, 3-2. Kevin Brown is on deck. A lot of pitches in the inning for Zach Curtis after working yesterday. "26 pitches for Curtis. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners will be going. The Hops a strike away. Curtis delivers on 3-2. Fastball poked down the right field line, slicing foul. Still 3-2 to Gleyber Torres. 27 pitches in the inning now for Zach Curtis. It's asking a lot of the left-hander out of Middle Tennessee State to work back-to-back days. A starter in college. A strikeout, a walk, a single, a loop out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Gleyber Torres. 2 out, 2 on. Top of the 9th inning. Curtis kicks and fires. Swung on and missed. Got him on a change. And the Hops are going to the Northwest League Championship Series.